Onic Philippines versus RSG. How will the Raiders bounce back? Oh, I love this skin, Ryota. Oh, JK Simmons, you're back. Onic Philippines now on game number 2 in RSG.
Okay, so this is one of the interesting ways to approach leashing or helping your jungler. As the XP lane, you can stop by either the orange or the purple buff to help out your jungler.
Yeah, especially if you want action in the mid lane like Onic does right now.
Oh, good
Super
pull.
Prince and Rapidude, good pull there on Aqua and Light. They're quite low. They can't really respond right away. And that leaves Sensui able to steal that jungle.
I love how Super Prince is also poking Aqua through time, because this just denies and delays Aqua's passive through getting that magic damage. So rotation and continuous pokes on how Onic Philippines want to do it against RSG.
I wanna say that in the grander scheme of things, unless Rapidude initiates with a big ultimate, RSG has got a very comfortable late game on their side. You have the Paquito that can take out Nets eventually after the Wind of Nature timings. Eman, of course, will have a great time with all of the AoE damage. And of course, Aqua has a field day of many heroes that can copy. So generally speaking, RSG, if they prolong this game, they have the advantage.
Super Prince is walking in and out of the fights there, but Nats will be able to take him out for first blood. Ryota might be in trouble here. He pops the Vengeance. He doesn't have... Oh man, he doesn't have the Cauldron Inferno yet. He's level 3.
Just how RSG just defies it. Okay, you have no ultimates. Let's go for the counter engage. And also, I just wanted to point out how Nats just got pulled in the center of Onic Philippines, just tanking Onic. Well, thanks for putting me into position.
Yep. That's quite an early, too early for Onic Philippines to kind of team fight against RSG, because we're not even into the Lord timing just yet, and you already lost one key hero, which was Ryota. You don't wanna trail behind the Esmeralda, no matter what happens, because you're naturally better when it comes to the counter. But if Nats gets ahead of you with one item, it's so easy for the Esmeralda to outplay the Tham. So, but now Onic Philippines have taken the turtle so easily, actually, so systematically.
At the very least, Sensui's still pretty much hands-on in the jungle.
Yeah.
And despite Nets being left alone, there's no double gold lane protection here on the bot side.
Yep.
He's still kind of catching up, so Nets is still pretty healthy in comparison to Eman, who's level 4. Nets is level 5. That's interesting.
Yeah, and since we're talking about how you need to sustain the scaling onto your lanes, Onic Philippines now needs to turn back the keys to victory. They need to watch their back with that to pull.
Another Stole Stampede here. Pulls back Aqua. They will dodge. Of course, the big Numenon Blast from Light there for the meantime. And again, Onic this time around are starting to flex their strength.
Yeah. They have equalized the lead despite them trailing by 2 kills. They want to rotate, but Light is always there to aid his teammates, and this means that Sensui might be trapped.
Yeah, again, it is Baksha though.
It's a Baksha.
He's rolling and polling and, doing everything.
Yeah, just completely have the great momentum and movement speed just for a visit and a camp steal onto the jungle. But now, RSG, it's just Light, maintaining for so much vision for the top side and the mid side, because the one thing that they get through here is they want to take Onic Philippines, getting them off guard.
That's look at this, really just controlling, and I think he stole the purple buff.
Yeah,
so he did.
Walk on out there.
So this is already bad news. This is already bad news for Onic Philippines. RSG are comfortable with their late game or more scaling composition in the early stages.
Yeah, right now Rapidude as well as Sensui are trying to flex up that early game power they do have. Oh man, I feel so bad for Light.
He just gone deep.
He was basically harassed there for nothing.
Yeah,
no answer from RSG because Demon Kai was on the wrong side of the map.
Yep. Nets already with working on 2 lanes, and as he drops by the mid, the turtle, he aids Sensui, and then he gets back to the gold lane.
Just like nothing happened.
Just like nothing happened.
Yeah,
wonderful usage of the Irithels and the Electro Flash.
Just imagine getting movement speed and damage at the same time, because onto that peel, yes, they've taken down Light, plus they peeled off Rapidude. Still, it's well, what, they're just trading with skills, and who's just gonna go back out? Gonna go back out first.
That's true. And whoever's first usually is gonna head out, be ahead. We do see Eman He's kind of just trying to survive here. And he's calling on Aqua and like, man, I'm getting harassed here on the bot side. You gotta do something here.
Somebody gotta do something.
Right
Something is
now,
cooking. Something is cooking.
at the very least, with the help of Aqua and Light, at least Emma's able to clear out the push for now. And again, the pressure is still on Nets. There's also pressure on Nets because he does need to also farm up a lot. He's the main DPS of Onic.
That's right. Sensui now secures his own purple buff. Gonna be waiting for the next turtle when the fight will happen once again. But I imagine Onic Philippines will be feeling that they are on a ticking time bomb they need to secure the early to this mid stages of the game. Otherwise, if this game goes late, they have to depend on the fact that Rapidude should be initiating like a boss.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that position. You always want to be in control of the game.
You know who else is boss right there, Nats?
Yeah.
He's just trying to spam out against that fam,
Yeah.
which normally a fam would be ahead in that lane.
Exactly.
Nats on his comfort hero, and there's 4 members down bottom.
It's a 3v4 right now. The
Rapidude.
flicker in with
Got the
Fatal
snoop.
Links. It's going to be a Rapidude. There goes the call on for both sides, but Ryota will go down instead. On top side is a 2v1 there. Bot side, RSG will be surviving. The top side, they are pushing back as well.
Oh, Ryota just fall down twice
Yep.
for the trade of the tower take of Onic Philippines.
Which means that RSG are very happy with that as they exchange a turret for a turret and a kill. But in the mid lane,
Yeah, mid lane's a different story here. Nats with the false star moves straight onto Nets. Good damage onto the Airfell, but Sensui's doing a different job
what
here.
a pullback.
This is multitasking at its highest level right now for
Yes,
Onic. Sensui still gets the turtle.
Super Fritz, what a nice Shadow Stampede usage. He essentially prevented Nats from initiating onto Nets further because Nats already used the sprint, activated the sprint, and he used the Shadow Stampede towards the base of RSG instead of like towards their own base. So wonderful usage of the Shadow Stampede coming out from Super Prince.
Oh, it's actually got to point something out, man. What's
Yeah.
happening in Demon Kite? He doesn't seem to be present in these fights recently.
Yeah, most of the time we've seen Demon King aggressively just taking out jungles of the enemy camp. And one thing also, maybe, just maybe, they're respecting the damage right now of Onic Philippines. Because if they ever fully commit to that window, they either lose this chance. Because just Wolf said,
Look at this.
Onic has the upper hand on the early to mid game because right at the RSG, they're still buying time and respecting damage.
Let's see.
Like Ryota? Again.
I like that they tried, right? But
Nice try.
they did force the
Color
ultimate.
Inferno. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Dropping the 2-man Fatalings over the
Wow!
wall. Nowhere to run for the RSG duo. And Aqua could still be in trouble. Sensui actually went in from behind there.
Oh, Demon Kite.
Turret will
Watch
go
her
down
six.
with Nets. And here comes Demon Kite. He's trying to make something happen here. Same with Nats. There's the Falling Star Moon. Locks down Rapidude, but looks like it's going to be RSG still on the run. I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck here with me.
Ryota
Says
takes down
Ryota.
Nets. Just how they managed to deal with this Rapidude with the
Rapidude.
counter engage. That's
Oh
the stun.
my
It's
God.
gonna be one. It's Demon Kite with the counter kill. Onic Philippines needs to watch their back. Demon Kite just clearly ambushed them from the back.
But I have to say,
Oh my God! I can't believe it because we
Unbelievable, yeah.
we mentioned many times in the early stages that Rapidude needs to initiate against RC, and boy, he did. He caught 2, and you can see that Aqua wasn't prepared for the ultimate counter called Altar, and then eventually Rapidude gets out, regens a little bit, gets into the point where he was able to chase Demon Kite with the flicker, and of course the frigid breath to lock down Demon Kite with the damage of Onic Philippines. My God, what a set of events for Onic Philippines. They're on fire.
yeah, that was over a wall as well. There was
over
no
the wall.
answer from RSG for that exchange.
It kind of felt like it was a reverse circling eagle that you saw there, right?
It
It
correct.
looked like a
How?
mini circling eagle.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Goodness me, Onic really finding these small engages.
Yeah.
And it's working out dividends for them.
Coach Bluffsy just knows how to take on openings such as this. This is RSG Philippines. How do you manage that? And one thing that also needs to look out for is we're heading on to the mid game. It's 9 minutes, but Onic Philippines is still ahead. Almost 4K goal lead. How about the items are for RSG? Will they make it for the defense?
Oh, okay. So they do. Yes, they can. Unfortunately, though, they don't have the Wind of Nature yet for Eman, so that's a problem. When it comes to like magic damage, surely they have the Aqua Valentina anyway, so I guess the best that Onic Philippines can have right
Call.
now is an
There's a
inhibitor.
call.
Oh, boy!
No way!
Where are you going? Sit down! Says Rapido, beautiful
Another one.
engage! And Aqua falls as well. Onic is relentless!
Oh,
Light with a beautiful, beautiful Numinal Blast, but there is no one to follow up. And that, my friends, is a wipeout
They have the
for
Lord bottom lane.
Onic!
They're pushing in.
They have
Is
the Lord.
Onic Philippines pushing and finishing this
Is
game?
this the call? Is it time?
Is
It's
it the time?
time!
Are they finishing this? Onic Philippines just marching in, and Team against the one left for RSG Philippines. The Hedgehogs just manages the first one to secure the possession for the playoffs.
Victory!
Beautiful.
Can you smell what the rap is cooking? That was so beautiful because what happened in there was you saw the Atlas went advanced. He went in advance. He flickered
One
out.
guy.
Where Demon
One
Cat will
guy.
dash through. Utilized the ultimate and now Aqua. Oh, there it is. The
Oh,
hug. Okay.
that's the hug.
That's the hug.
Show the love.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, bro. That's what we're all about here.
Rapido, what a guy. This game is definitely his.
Rapido, what?
This game is his.